incredibly better than me all over the world. But it is hard. But at the same time, what job isn't hard? You know, I mean, yeah. So it's hard, but it's rewarding. I mean, you know, we try, but it's rewarding to have the ability to capture it on screen and then watch it on YouTube later. No, but to capture it on screen and then have it like there, you know, so it's like totally permanently, you know, it's a painting.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Irene. Welcome to Spain.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
You having fun?
I'm having a great time. Yeah. Except I keep thinking I'm going to get pickpocketed. I'm constantly worried about. There's a lot of pickpocketing here, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? Why? A lot of. Only a lot. Where all the damn tourists go. Yeah, I can't go there because I'm constantly stressing out. I'm walking around. I'm so stressed. It's anxiety. But yeah, apart from that, it's great.
Great. I would like to ask you if there is any resemblance between you and your partner, or you prefer you are more the good guy than that?
There's definitely a resemblance. In all sincerity and all joking aside, I think Stefan is he's like a hopeless romantic, you know. He really believes in love and, you know, being with the right person and all that kind of stuff. And I think that the way that I was raised, especially like I look at my grandparents who are like 80, you know, 7, and they're still in love, you know what I mean? And I think there's something to it, and I think that for me it's important, you know, love, and I think for Stefan it's really important. So I can definitely relate to him on that level. And then at the same time, I think Stefan is, you know, incredibly, I don't know, I think also just like growing up in New Jersey, I think I understand. I was always bouncing in and out of schools, and so I felt like a little bit of an outsider, and I think Stefan feels like an outsider in himself, and so I can relate to him in many ways, yeah. But I'm also a lot like David, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not all good. You'd be loved. Too much.
Hi.
Hi.
Alessia from Italy.
Hi.
My question is, who is Stefan? The bad or good guy?
Neither. I don't think there is a. I don't think there's such a thing, especially not on a show that's dynamic and changing. I think he's proven that he can do some really crappy, bad things, but I think he's also proven himself as being incredibly noble. I also don't think David is entirely a bad guy. I don't think that you can sort of categorize it. And I also think that the writers are smart enough to know that people will get sick of the same thing. So they need to change it, they need to switch it. And if that means putting Elena and David together for a second, and then, you know, putting Stefan and someone else, or vice versa, it's going to really upset a lot of people, but it's also going to, you know, sort of make them want the opposite more. You know, it's just have to sort of, I think it's just dynamic, you know, it shifts. Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, which is your favorite book?
By far, my favorite book is, it's actually one of the first books that I ever read. Well, I used to read like children's stories, but the real first book that I ever read is Catcher in the Rye. I don't know how it translates. Okay, I can't say that. But it sounds great. El Guardián? Entre el Centeno. Gracias.
Yeah.
Okay? I know. So yeah, that's my favorite book. Thank you.
Well, this is the last question.
Oh, better be good.
At the end of season 1, we saw Stefan saving Damon's life. And at the end of season 2, we saw the same. So, do you think Stefan is the real hero?
Hell yeah, you really are. What? you know, at the end of the day, David would do the same. Brotherly camaraderie, blood that they share, the same blood. That is, at the end of the day, something I think David would do the same for him. So to call him a hero, you know, I think he did what was in the alien side of him. I have no idea, I guess, but, oh, who am I kidding? Yeah, he's a hero. Yeah, he's a hero. Yeah, come on, let's be sure. No, it's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that, though, in all honesty.
I think he's a hero.
Well, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. Well, thank you. Thanks for making me feel good. So I think that's it. That's all my time up here. Thank you guys for being so nice. No, guys, seriously, thank you so much. Wait, what does it mean? Oh, thanks. I meant like encore. I was like, shoot, I have to do something. But our Tanya? Tanya! Alright, I'm gonna take my Tanya, I'm gonna go.